The city of Sassnitz, located on Germany's Rügen Island on the Baltic coast, is a well-known vacation destination for Europeans. It is also the home of one of Europe's largest fish packing companies, the aptly named Rugenfische. Rugenfische was founded in 1949 and began as a packer of fish caught in the local Baltic waters. Over the past half-century, the company has grown to offer about 50 different varieties of canned fish, including herring and salmon. Rugenfische accounts for nearly 30% of the market in Germany and 12% of the world market. The installation of a real-time plant information system has been a key element of increasing productivity while ensuring the highest product quality at Rugenfische's processing plant. It uses software developed by Wonderware, a business unit of Inventus Systems Incorporated, which includes InTouch process visualization software, InTrack resource tracking software, and the Industrial SQL Server Historian, built on Microsoft SQL Server.
Der Einführung unserer neuen Technik haben wir
Our productivity increased by more than 100% following the introduction of this new technology. We used to have 42 workers that packed approximately 220,000 cans in 2 shifts before the installation. Today, we have 12 workers packing up to 300,000 cans in 1 shift.
The Rugenfische application was developed by system integrators Mar, located in Rostock, Germany. The entire system runs as a single entity on 24 workstations throughout the plant. All workers use the same system and access it using their operator IDs. InTouch is used to provide an on-screen overview of the plant's 7 production line activities, but most worker interaction for production traceability is at the direction of the InTrack software. Also, the Industrial SQL Server Historian gathers all system data and makes it available for trending and reporting to different departments, and is critical to providing the necessary real-time plant and process information for workers to proactively improve quality and plant productivity. The whole system interfaces to the company's SAP Enterprise systems for providing real-time data to business, and inventory systems as well for supply chain issues.
Die Schwierigkeit, die wir in der vorhergehenden Lösung noch hatten, war,
the difficulty we had with the previous solution was that we did not have sufficient information on the products, like materials consumption and performance data, so we were not able to determine the cost by merely examining the data.
durch Wonderware-System und durch die exakte
The Wonderware system, with its management of orders, cycle, and material flows, enable us to analyze the data to determine where we can make changes or save costs.
daraus zu erkennen,
We did not have this level of capability before.
das war vorher nicht gegeben in der Größenordnung.
Fish packing begins with incoming shipments of pre-cleaned and frozen raw fish. This inventory is stored in freezers and thawed before being processed. Sauce preparation and can loading services are located on the second floor of the plant, so they can be gravity supplied to the processing lines. Wonderware's InTrack software controls all the preparation of 81 different kinds of fish sauces. Operators bring up the work orders for the day's operations on screen and download the recipes from the SAP system. Bulk ingredients, such as oils, tomato sauce, or mustard, are piped into the mixing vessels. Spices, herbs, and other seasonings are weighed and hand-mixed prior to being added to the vessels. The InTrack system records every ingredient that is added by batch ID. This data is supplied to the SAP system for updating the bulk ingredient inventories for reordering purposes. The tin cans are loaded into conveyors to match specific products being made on each line on the main floor below and are automatically fed to the lines. Most of the fish packing is done manually because the fish are not uniform in size and the handling is difficult to automate. Workers unload the fillets from transports, check them for quality, and place them on a conveyor for steam cooking. As the fish exit the cooker, workers place the correct amount of fish in the tins and weigh each can to assure that it's within limits. Sauces or oils are added and the top of the can is sealed. Every product package is printed with its lot ID number, the date of production, which line it was produced on, the operator IDs of the people who packed it, and what batch of raw fish was used. Up to 1,200 cans at a time are placed in movable transports for loading into autoclaves. This completes the cooking of the fish and sterilizes the packages as well. The tins of completed fish are then conveyed to the final packaging area, where robots pack them in cartons for shipping. Operators check the InTouch system to see what kind of packing materials they need for each type of product. They can also see the quantity they must pack for each order and its target completion date. The cartons are palletized and warehoused prior to truck shipment to wholesale and retail customers throughout Germany and the rest of Europe.
We needed additional tools to realize the requirements to develop the processing system, which would combine all the company's entities. We quickly found a partner in Wonderware who could help us achieve our objectives. For instance, the visualization components for the real-time system allows us to access data, orders, and materials in real time to be analyzed and tracked. This is very important for this company and the food industry.
Rugenfische staff use InTouch software to inventory product for filling customer orders directly from the warehouse. Whenever a customer order is entered in the InTouch system, the quantities of materials in the warehouse are checked and it's calculated whether or not additional production is needed. While production is taking place, managers have their own on-screen views of plant activities and can initiate production runs from their second-floor office. The quality test lab is adjacent to the manager's office, and quality test data is added to the production data so that a complete genealogy is maintained on every can of fish that is produced. Data on equipment cleaning and maintenance is maintained in InTouch also. All the production equipment is disassembled every night and cleaned anywhere that the fish come in contact with a machine. Now, Rugenfische has a complete plant intelligence solution built on Invensis software and Microsoft Server and Office systems, which the company can use for many years to come. This real-time plant information system has allowed staff to make significant advances in production efficiency. It also provides easy-to-use methods for expanding production as needed to meet future sales growth. And that means that far into the future, every time someone opens a can of Rugenfische for a tasty snack or meal, there's a little bit of Wonderware and Invensis packed inside.